Well, that's a pain in the ass. I just, yes. Not really, no. I respect her career, but I didn't ever find her that funny. She kind of stuck it to the male dominant part of the of Hollywood, that's for sure. Yeah. I don't know. See, I wish I would have found her funnier than she was. I guess that's it. I didn't care for insult comedians much. I always found to be like kind of like the low picking fruit. Well, the floor or can she do push-ups? Will her chest ever get off the ground if she extends her arms? Yeah, she did actually. Okay. Hey, now we're recording. And breast reduction surgery. Yeah, that was kind of mean. My show is definitely not rated for children. I don't know who you're talking about. Well, no. Oh, okay, yeah, now I do. Well, hey, you guys are back from your little trip. I'm gonna shut that down because I'm mean. Yeah, I was gonna. Only so I could introduce so people could hear what's going on. Okay. Well, you can hear us. We just can't hear you. Well, yeah, that's true. Children can do that to you. I never had that bullshit. I had a few times when I got back to the States that I'd be sitting there in the front room and then I'd suddenly hit me that it was quiet. And I'd be like, Roar, what are you doing? But you guys were still in Canada. I just no no, I yeah, and I suddenly was like yelling at my children that weren't there because they yes. No, that's Warnock over here in the United States, remember Georgia Senator. He's got a bunch of like missing children, children that he never admitted to or anything. Okay, back to non-political. We've returned from your so-called vacation. Of Well, luckily, no, it's more of it was a mutant concert and there was a riot basically going on there. Um, the X-Men really don't come up in news directly as much. More of the people that knew you were there were like Shield. Probably other teams kind of like look at it and go, "Oh, those people were there. We know what's going on. They're killing each other again. Mutant on mutant crime." Could you get a hit? Do people get like hate crimes in Marvel? Okay. Well, you rolled this time on your encounter, one kind of similar to what you guys got last time. Nope. We're back at the bar in the fantasy type setting. Now, first of all, wait. You just got to start the barroom brawl right there. Okay, first of all, before I send you to that image, that reality around you, what or anything do you guys specifically looking to train with this time? And oh, I should also let you know, I pull that up again. Um, Basically how many points you have in um come on. Oh no, don't do this to me. Well, it damn it. It's because one of those things I opened and closed once. Give me a second, I shall return. Okay, which should be good. Yeah, we're gonna go down to the basement and start a fight club. It'll be good for us. Yeah, we haven't killed anyone. No one eat. You know you are. Okay, let's see here. First of all, I'm going to do a quick little look at what you guys have queued for points so far. Let's see. Team popularity. Me? Uh-oh. How's that? Okay, give me a second. We'll go back to what we were usually using. Okay, is that better? There we go. Yes. So, your current thing is you have, as far as Team Karma and stuff like that, you have Team Karma of 95, which can be used outside of the game. You guys just have to choose an actual team leader, which means you have to have someone that has a leadership skill. Okay, now, that's what she thinks. Okay, now, on top of that, Colossus has 110 karma banked, Rogue has 20, Shadowcat has 60, and Lockheed has 50. No, in the bank of the danger room, which you haven't used at all much. Remember, any karma you spend in the danger room, half the points go into this bank, and you can use these points to pay for power studs and things like that if you wish, on top of the points you already have. And like, let's say you, as in Rogue, let me go ahead and minimize this so it don't go away on me. Rogue has 18 points. Is that right? That doesn't sound right. Let me check with the last what was the last place we played? That the hotel, right? Okay, but see, that's I'm hoping maybe the marker there shows something different. Because right now, which is why we have to check this stuff beforehand, but also so we know the next time we do a regular adventure that we're right on our points. I thought you had more than that too, but I have much more experience with that. Okay, here we go. Here, maybe we should grab all of these. I'll copy them all over from the last place we were at. Well, we just discussed that earlier. He said he couldn't be super gay. Okay, here we got it. Um, Rogue has 555 points. Colossus has 504. 555. Well, it is better, but well, you know. Or just raise your stats. Yeah, you could do that. Now you can pay for that just saying you want to raise it. Um, let's see. Your psych currently is 4, right? Well, let's double check before we go into the thing. This is things like spending points for stats. We can kind of do out of basically it's like you were practicing in the danger room, but you may not apply to this adventure. So I can go through that right now and let you spend your points. So you start with a psych of 4. So if let's say if you wanted to get to typical, which would be 6, that would cost you 50 plus 60, so that'd be 110 points. And then you'd have a typical psych. Well, as you get to the higher points, it gets costing more, but you could easily get to excellent before we start dealing with limits of, ability. Okay, well, let's go to your figure. No, I'll go ahead and do it for you. Minus 110, which will get you to now. Well, the problem is I don't know. Actually, it may not have done it on that one. Let me double check here. Let's see here. Yeah, you can do that. Typical 6. Okay, you got that done. You could easily, in one danger room run, we can let you shift 1 rank on a stat, but you can't do more than that at one time. Okay, anyone else? How about Colossus? You got any stat things you want to do? Let me get... he's typing. Fighting! Oh. So you want to go to excellent, huh? Let's see. Yeah, you ain't gonna reach it probably in 1, but we'll see here. Let me pull up your character sheet. Okay, fighting is good. So that would be... So what do you write? This is one of those times it'd be just, it's easier. Oh, I know what I can do. I can cheat. Pull up a calculator. Just to keep track of numbers is all I want it for. So good, 11. So we go 11. 12. 13. So that's 360. Okay, we could get you to a 14, which not quite there, but you're getting close. 16 counts actually as an excellent for 500 points. You want to do that, Colossus? He has 500 and something. 504. Okay. So we minus... Actually... No. No, what he gets is minus 500, but on his points for total points now he spent, yeah, both of you guys get a big boost on that. So let me see here. How much I say Rogue spent? 110? 130, and Colossus spent 500. So Colossus has 610 available in Danger Room. He could, I guess, he could tap that and continue. Okay, so he wants. It sounds like he wants to do that. So let me get the math on that. We are at. Plus, these days help us clean up on all the paperwork, basically. So if we clear it out, and we go 150 for 15. $160. Okay, I can put him at the bottom of. So that's excellent. That's also going to add 6 points to his con or his health. So it's going to be 151 now. Okay. And that's for 310 of the points. So he still has 300 left. From 6, I just did that. Let me check. From 6, we got, let me save this, but I already wrote down so we don't get that. Okay, 6, you got 6, right? So that's 7, 8, and you're going to what? Okay, the bottom of typical is actually 8. So that would cost you 230 points. Now wait, hey. If we tap your... Oh, well, that's all right. He has 50 points. He still would have it. But also, Lockheed has 50 inside the Danger Room. So he could use that too. And that would only be 200 total, wouldn't it? Yeah. That you would have. No, that'd be 165. So yeah. Couldn't quite, but you could buy a point or two if you want. You want to get closer? Okay, so you're at now typical. So get into a 7. You clear it out again. And then 8. Wait, you had a 6, so you 7 and an 8 to get the bottom of good, right? Yeah. So if you want to get to the bottom of good, it's 8 to like 15 is good. 8. So yeah, you can do it. 7 is 70, 8 is 80, so that's 150. And if we spend your points you have in storage, then you'll have. Okay, so 150, so that's going to be 15 points in storage. Let me write that down. That's how many Iceman had. Okay. Well, let me double check that. No, that's all right. I just have to, oh shit, I closed the Danger Room, damn it. That's all right, we're about done on that. No, that was so I could access those points. Let's see. Ranges. Basic rules. Ranges. You have now what? Your movement's 8? Okay, good is 4. Yep. Well, technically you added 2 points to it, because the next one is 6. It goes up every 2 points for a while. Yeah, you can do that. And he's got the rest on storage. Anything else you wanted to do? Okay. Do you just want to stand in the danger room and test it out, or do you want to do it in a combat situation? Okay, well then, we'll turn on the danger room. Yeah. Oh, yes. And that's where you guys are. I think I already have you there. Well, geez. Um, I don't know. I could go get myself a smoke break ready. But we should probably just do this. We're probably danger room days are shorter anyways, usually. Usually to do like what we just did, catch up our points, get everything ready before the next one. Well, that's all right. This is basically because otherwise we'd be doing the same shit out of the beginning of a new adventure. So we're gonna have this simple encounter. Um, if you don't get to use your abilities as you want to, we can test it afterwards. And then I will probably try to introduce what's going on next. Okay. Wait. Did I? Oh, I had her muted. Really? Are you sure? Oh no. We knew it was going to happen. The FBI will come after you. Okay. Let's start with, before we go at this, we will go ahead and start with some initiative rolls. I'm going to add, yep, let me get some people here. The Avenger Initiative. I remember. Okay. Did I? No. Rogue is 9. Whoops. Hey! I can see now. Shadowcat 7. Lockheed has 6. I personally think that Rick and Morty handled the concept much better than, the one with the aliens that were came in on someone's feet that were parasites and made you think that they were someone you knew from your past. That was based. The writer for that wrote for Buffy. So that was the same concept. The same concept was what they were going to do in Buffy, but they kind of like quashed a lot of his ideas, but some of it still made it through. So yeah, that was a modified Buffy episode. And a 7 for the general public in the room gets a 7. Okay. You always got to be first, don't you? Yeah, always got to be first. She's nice and going, oh, wait. Um, okay, you added to, Lockheed added to Flight. Rogue added to Psyche, right? Okay, and Colossus, we already added his hit point advantage for, okay. So we're good then. I was just making sure we were caught up on all that. So, this is the situation to start out. Is he back? Okay. Okay, I was just being sure. Yes. Okay. Now, what we have is this. I know this place looks familiar. I guess the doctor thought it was fun to use last time, so he's using it again. But the problem is, there's been someone in town, kind of a fantasy setting, or it could be like a Europe. You know, how Europe always seemed to be in the Dark Ages in the comic books. Well, you look at like when Nightcrawler was like, it looked like, yeah. Well, yeah. Look how they dealt with people. You know, if you said something bad about the queen or the king, you ended up in the tower. Now you're told you can't carry eggs anymore in public. You heard about what happened to the guy that insulted well, Charles. No, he was when they did the coronation or the queen's funeral. Someone from the crowd threw an egg, and so the courts decided he was never allowed to carry eggs in public ever again. They used to behead you to shit. Yeah. I think basically if he has an egg in his hand, they can get him for terrorism. No, because the only reason he would have for eggs would be to attempt to kill the king again. And I don't think it was Charles. Actually, I think the one they insulted was the one that's a pedophile. No, the brother or the God damn, what's his name? No, it wasn't any of them that I know of. That I said that I know of. We could always cheat and just quickly look it up. Middle of the game, no. But one of them was like good friends with Epstein. And it was I think it was someone that wasn't like, I think it was like an uncle. One of no Uncle, yeah, Uncle Fester. That's me. Okay, well here we are in this bar. The blue symbol, of course, are just people in town. Over there behind the bar, you notice Angar the Screamer. You remember him recently. He's dressed up. Well, he's the guy that was at that concert causing everyone to go chaotic. But he's sitting there behind the bar, cleaning the table, cleaning it up, getting ready for the lunch rush. Um, Giving some drinks to the tray that Mary there is carrying so she can go deliver drinks. You guys walk in and see this. This time there's not a bunch of guards over in this corner though. Oh yeah, well, you don't have X-Man here for that. You're just gonna cause all kind of trouble. Now, the guy that you're looking for he's a count of a nearby castle, and he's been basically flexing his influence here and kidnapping people of any type of power, magical or otherwise. Yeah, I know. Um, uh, you made a comment on his grabbing it, man, boys and girls, little boys and girls, anyone with powers. Could be magical powers, could be like exceptional warriors, but he seems to be collecting them for like some kind of war. So you guys, yeah, it's kind of like that. But he's only taking people of magical or physical powers. Um, well, yeah, because they're easier to influence. Although anyone that has kids knows that's not the truth. Well, right now, you guys are just in your normal quest. Lockheed looks. No one's thinking anything strange about Lockheed being here. You all in your normal X-Men attire. So, like I said, it's a fantasy world. First is Rogue. Now, I'll say that you guys have heard someone has sent you here to go talk to Angar because he knows where this guy is. So, first is Rogue. Fly in or walk up. Okay, you're there. Holding it like a sword in front of you. Okay, we'll put you there, Colossus. Move forward. And are you going to just... Oh, go the stairs to the left. Okay. So that's bing, bing, bing. She's going to head over with the drinks to the table over here. Everyone else is just not involved in anything yet because nothing started happening. Lockheed can go because you're just carrying him. Chirp, chirp, chirp. Okay. Well, Angar looks out, sees you guys coming up, and says, "Oh, hey, you can't go up there," pointing at Colossus. "You don't have a room. Just come on over here. I'll get you a room, and you can go up there." Well, yeah, it's a tavern. Those people there's rooms up above. It's a hotel bar, kind of like real life. Uh-oh, Rogue went away. Her kids, her kids unplugged her. Okay, okay. Are you gonna, Colossus? Were you gonna tell him are you gonna stop going upstairs and start coming forward, or are you just gonna go up anyways? Okay, so he comes down a little bit. Okay, okay. So, that's everyone. So next, back to Rogue. Keep going forward, Rogue. Okay. Well, you could get right up to him next to the bar. Two, three. 1, 2, 3. She goes over here and delivers stuff to the table. That guy should actually be at the table. So should she. Delivering drinks and beast of roast beef. Well, just a little bit of it, but enough. Okay, so, hey, nice fireplace over here. Yeah. Everyone's stopping confused. Oh, there she's back again. Rogue, you're up there, standing next to him. He asks, what would you like to drink? Or did you need a room as well? Ah! Okay, he'll back up a little bit, like that was an actual threat. You know, there's vamp. He says, I've heard there's vampires around. Oh. Well, he says, you need a room? Are you sharing with the big guy back there? Oh yeah. Winks and then throws out a key. So, Colossus, you just keep coming forward, and Shadowcat the same. Says Rogue can't wait for anyone. Rogue's like, I'm here, automatically. He'll look at Shadowcat, say, well, if you're tall enough to reach the bar, you're old enough for a drink. What do you need? What do you what do you want to know? They suck. Well, I lost a couple employees recently. It's kind of been really dreadful. You know, I had one of them that could like help keep the fire going in there, but this guy came by and took her, or took him, and the other one, I assume she's gone. I haven't seen her around, but she was one of my other waitresses. Well, he like no, I didn't see where they went, but I know this guy was recruiting people. I mean, yeah. Yeah, I asked the guard to check around. They don't know. They think the guy has something to do with it, but you know, the guy's nobility, so there's nothing we can do anyways. I know where he lives. It's that big castle over there, right at the edge of town. But well, yeah, but he's. Last I heard, he wasn't home. He's somewhere around town, looking around. So, will you want a drink or anything? Okay, well then I guess nothing to see. You may talk to this paying customer over here. So he goes over and talks to Rogue. So, there's your key there. Um, he tells you an amount. So that's 2 gold pieces. You reach in your pocket, they just happen to be there, of course. You know how this works here. So you go ahead and slap down a couple gold. I'll make sure I'm not the one that muted you. um, let's see. What was that? Okay. Well, she could also type it. What do you do now that he's kind of friendly to you because you paid? He's like, well, what can I do to help you though? Make an agility check because he may. Remember, you did announce yourself as a vampire there. Excellent. 40. No. He moves his hand real quickly. He says, "Hey, what are you trying to do? I'm a happily married man, miss. Woman, the woman would get pissed if I was to let you get all handsy with me." Uh, so, you with this girl? Oh, okay. Well, then I'll just completely ignore you then. You're not even here with people that are paying. Big brain movers. Ooh. Excuse me? Well, I guess you could talk to her about it. Okay. Well, well. Um, he's like, fine. Give me back my key then. Okay. Okay, and Colossus, what do you do? You follow them out, and you guys head on out. Everyone roll a die 10. Always. Well, you better because no one's succeeded so far. Nope. Okay. Well, you guys go walking out? Nope. Bet you want to know what's going to happen. It's going to hurt. It always hurts. You walk out, back into the danger room. Well, actually, says a voice overhead, um, the bartender had the information you needed. The man you were looking for was upstairs in the very same building. If you would have paid for a room, bought a drink, did anything you would do in an establishment, probably meant before you start crap. You guys should have been more civil and less trying to fight your way and go beat up someone in it. Now your opponent, no, you guys just went in, demanded information without giving him anything, or at least even like starting a conversation with him. Yeah, well, that's because you weren't paying. He's only going to give it to a paying customer. That's the way the encounter was written up. So. So that didn't work. Now, first of all, though, you can still do your test with your breathing. Did you want to do a power stunt with your breathing trick? Okay, because then then we'll go into like what's going to start the next one. We can go on that a little bit. So, you want to try that? You had, how much points did we say on storage for Shadowcat? Oh, no. Okay, and you want to try one power stunt? Okay. So go ahead and, yeah, you have an unearthly, right? So go ahead, make a roll. Okay, it says 92, but does it say down here? There it is. I rolled all the way up on me. Okay. Well, then I'd say you succeeded at another power stunt. It cost you 100 points. So in here, it cost you 50. Or 100, and you get 50 points added to your thing. Which you prefer? Okay. Okay, and then I'll add to the other thing. I'll put it right here. Clear. 100 points, so I remember. Okay. Or that would be 50 points because it's half that. But that will be added. Anything else anyone wants to do, or should I like start us on finding out what's going to happen next week on the X-Men? Huh? And took it from you? He Well, he may have responded with one of his powered screams if you'd done that. Oh, he's a mutant, so. But that's all right. What's Colossus almost walked right up into it because he was there. As far as he was going upstairs. Yep. So now, as you guys are sitting here discussing how to better do this next time, an alarm sounds. You know it's an alert from the X-Men's communication. You're receiving a signal of some sort. So, You all go and go meet there. And Professor X is looking at some old equipment. Like he's moved a couple things around to find it. Looks like something that someone like pieced together to make for an emergency purpose. I can get her. Oh no, you can still hear it. I always forget about that. So he looks at it and says, well, this is an old Antarctic signaling device originally left by Magneto to boost this, to read a signal that he was boosting around the world. But oddly enough, it's going off. Regretfully, I do know where the source is. Yeah, it's in the Savage Land. It can be dangerous, especially, you guys. Well, I don't like you guys going out to that kind of distance of a location. We don't know what's going on there, and we do have a responsibility. There's a group of people that, well, Magneto had mutated, and we kind of still need to keep an eye on them, as well as some of them. Oh no, it's a group of people. I can give you. Let's see here. I will find. They're mutates. He had mutated their genetics from these people that were there. They had, apparently, from what he said, a mutant gene, but because of their, society and how it sits at different time length, kind of like because, it doesn't spin the same, of course, and all this stuff. Time, how long lives have been there, they're like further back on evolution wise than the rest of us. So maybe over time they would have naturally mutated, but he rushed it. So now what we're talking about are people like Lupo, Gaza, Piper, Equilibrius, Vertigo, Brainchild, Amphibious, and Lorelei. These were all mutants that were originally working for Magneto. But as far as we knew, they didn't know how to operate this equipment. Although I wouldn't put it behind Brainchild to find out how. We do have Kazar and Shauna down there. Shauna is actually an old S.H.I.E.L.D. agent. Shauna the She-Devil. Kind of like a Jane and Tarzan thing. But she might have been able to work out the equipment. But what we're going to need to do, I guess, is load you people up into the Quinjet, or the Quinjet, sorry. The Blackbird. Fly you down to Antarctica, where hopefully you guys will meet Kazar or Shauna or whoever, because we have a location I found now. Finally worked it out to see, like, basically by the decay. It's hard because they're closer through the Earth. Actually, in the Savage Lands, it's a tropical environment. It's not cold. I mean, half the people running around there barely wear clothes at all. So, but that doesn't give you any ideas. Dinosaurs. The mutates have been at war against the mutants before. It all depends. There's all kind. Oh, and I forgot about Barbarous. Barbarous is a large four-armed man, kind of like that guy from Mortal Kombat. Yeah, and they have T-Rexes. Yep, that's what we're gonna do next time. We'll find out what's going on there. Actually, there's more going on there than that. But you guys can look up if you want the Savage Land Mutates. I'll let you guys. Well, yeah, Zabu, Kazar's pet tiger or ally. You know, go steal people's pets. See if anyone's got any cars while you're at it, kitty. Maybe when I do the Power Pack story, I should make Anna's character be there. One of the enemies. Yep. Well, yeah. She's a very caring individual. So, we didn't get a whole lot done, but you know, we got some stuff. What I'm gonna allow though, because we did at least try, everyone's gonna get 50 points karma for training today that's here. So everyone does get 50 points karma. And yeah, let me get back to that page where you guys are still in the bar. Yeah, I wonder about. No, you guys are back in the danger room because you left the bar. You walked out the door. They didn't have the statistics for the castle, so you got kicked out. No, no, it's just the. Well, basically, all of them were basically written as a bunch of like various game random encounters, depending on all, you know, some space games, things like that. But instead, and then I just put them on a list between 1 to 30, and then as I do one, as you guys finish one, I delete it so we don't repeat any, and that's just what we make encounters out of. Actually, you know who it was? Whoops! Holy shit! Holy shit! Sorry. Nope. I screwed up. The count vertigo, yes. Now, where I screwed up is on hit points. I gave you guys 50 hit point or health instead of karma. You all come back thicker, stronger, healthier than ever before. $125. Okay. There, I got everyone's karma on there. So, that's all we were doing today, I guess. I introduced the next stuff. We will pick up next week at this time. Flying in the plane, flying to the Savage Lands. They do have a lot. So anything you want to look up online about the Savage Land, I'm fine with. Okay? So well, he gives you access to the computer for the information. So, well then, I'm going to go make dinner. No, because you know, yeah. We're going to go ahead and let Rogue go to make food for her kids. Oh, okay. Now I got to decide what I want for dinner. So, also, I need to head to the bathroom anyway. So I'm going to let you guys go. And we'll play again next week. Love you. We'll be on time next week. Oh, yeah, I'm doing that right now. I'm setting it up for it. I'm kind of delaying until it pops up in the screen that it's caught up to us. It's kind of a problem sometimes. Let's see here. You know, because